Do you think it's harder for men or women in terms of dating?
What is your body count so far this year?
So you're saying that a woman that has an extremely high body count would still have the same value to you?
Women can do anything that men can do. Prove me wrong.
In one of your past interviews, you said that you made $1 million.
Like, it's been a long time since you've seen men just, kind of pull up on the side of a woman and have her try to roll that window down.
How often do you guys see your sugar parents?
What's up, guys? I appreciate you for tuning in. Are you like me? Do you sit around all day long and think of these little movie quotes from past movies that you watched? Well, what I'm thinking of right now is during the movie 8 Mile, the mom said, well, what are you doing with your life?
What are you doing with your life that's so great, Rabbit?
And all I can think of is, oh, well, I'm creating a YouTube channel. I'm hanging out with the fellas. Man, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to grow something here. Let's get into it.
Do you think it's harder for men or women in terms of dating? Because it seems like women have way more choice, but the choice isn't that good. And men don't have a lot of choice, so they kind of take whatever they could get.
Pander towards your guests. It's okay. You're actually live and in living person. The choice isn't that good. You mean what's wrong with the average person? How's the choice not that good? There's some nice, kind, hardworking men out there. Why is the choice not that good? No, they're limited on these dream guys that they want that they can't really obtain and hadn't been around that every other woman wants. That means it's just not there. The odds are not in their favor. But to sit up there and say that the choice isn't good, that's BS.
I feel like it's harder for both sides right now. It's riskier for women because if like a woman ends up with a bad man, then they can go down like a route where they end up with kids and things, and like it's rough. And that's gonna be rough for the man too. And even just getting pregnant makes it riskier for women. But I think both sexes are having a miserable time right now. I mean, it depends. If you're interested in a topic, like I'd probably get interested in some sort of niche and then try and meet people in that niche. That's probably the route I'd go. Or meet people through work and then meet them sober and judge them harshly.
I'll agree. To a certain extent, it is a little dangerous for women, but she still has the choice. She can vet that person and she can limit those dangerous situations that she puts herself into, right? But she could get stuck with the baby, but a man could also get stuck paying child support for all these years, get stuck in a marriage, get cheated on, get divorced, and now he has to start all the way over. How is that also so rough on the women? I wish I'm that friend. I'm that friend who'll come see you at your job. Why ain't nobody coming and hanging out with me at my job?
What is your body count so far this year?
So it's, July 6th. So I've been with about a person each day for the last 6-7 months.
Each day?
Each day.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
So, I mean, if there's been 6 months, 30-ish days, then that's a lot of people. We're already in triple digits.
Propaganda tool.
You know the thing about women with high body counts? It doesn't matter if it's 80, 180, or 800 bodies. The real question is, do you really want to be the next one?
Now do you see why I don't let women off the hook? When trying to hold them accountable for their choices and decisions, 180 people, give or take, within a 6-month period. Most men don't even reach 5% of that in their whole life. This chick is knocking them down in 6 months. 180. That is crazy. And you know it's bad because even she knew it was a lot.
That's a lot of people.
But let's take a guess. Do you think she slowed down the rest of the year? I doubt it.
So you're saying that a woman that has an extremely high body count would still have the same value to you. So if I say that my body count is about between 100 and 120, which it is, are you not judging me in your mind? Because I would think you're crazy if you're not. No offense.
No, I'm not judging you.
So then what's your body count?
I don't feel comfortable sharing that.
So then it does matter?
It doesn't matter, but I feel like I get to keep personal details to myself, and if my man wants to know, I'll let him know.
But I don't understand. It doesn't matter, though.
I do feel like your body count is your personal story, so you get to share that with who you want to.
Yeah, I get that you can share it with who you want to, but why wouldn't you share it with everybody if it doesn't matter?
Because I'm more private on the public.
It sounds like it matters to you.
Oh, it definitely matters. And the reason why she's not judging that lovely lady in the pink is because her number is probably 3 to 4 times as much as that. Like, she expects for her number. She thinks 120 is low, but she wanted to keep a little something to herself. I mean, I don't mind that. And they actually don't mind that either, but don't sit up there and be so boisterous and say that it doesn't matter when it actually does. Because if it didn't, you would just say it. Easy peasy.
Women can do anything that men can do. Prove me wrong.
What say you, gents? Did he prove her wrong? I think he might have. You know, I feel like it would have been a little bit better example if he went to Target or something, you know, Target. But what did he do? He went to the store with a very specific purpose and walked out with that one item. But hey, we spend a lot of money. We're consumers in this nation. I don't know where you are, if you have a Walmart or something of the like, some type of retail shop, mega stores. But did you notice he also did it with a smile on his face and didn't say a word? Wasn't on the phone, yip, 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 anything like that. Did he prove her wrong? I think he did.
In one of your past interviews, you said that you made $1 million. What did you spend your money on?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, so you find
I didn't know. That was in 2021. I didn't know that I made $1 million until it was time to pay taxes. So when I paid taxes for 2020 and 2021, they was like, "Oh, you made $1 million," and I said, "Huh?" But I don't have $1 million, and that's when I started to learn financial literacy. I just all right, I got to teach myself, because that's not something that you learn. When you're going from being in poverty in survival mode to getting money, you're not thinking, "I need to save." You're thinking, "I'm going to get everything that I ever wanted, and I'm going to have fun with it." So that's all I was on. But it amazed me how much money I could spend.
I like to think that if you grew up in poverty, there's kind of like 2 outcomes, 2 possible things that can happen to you. One, you can do what she said and spend it. Or 2, you would hoard onto that money like dear life, because you know what it's like to be poor and you don't want to see that again. But this video just amazes me. I don't know who that is. You guys can clue me in down below, but I'm trying not to assume, since the money came so easy to where she was just making it, that she's not into the OF lifestyle or the fast money thing. She wasn't talking about selling drugs. I'm gonna just think that she, or hope that she has some type of business, and it's not just some simps giving her money. But this type of climate, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'm amazed on how many people that are have a big following, making a bunch of money, doing all these things, and you can never know who they are. I mean, I've talked to a couple of people. Hey, I'm a YouTuber. Obviously, I know who Mr. Beast is. He's the biggest one ever of all time. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you know who he is. But I come across people in my day-to-day that don't know this guy. He has millions, hundreds of millions and hundreds of millions of subscribers, and people still don't know. So it's just cool to see.
y'all know we in different times, right? Like, it's been a long time since you seen men just, kind of pull up on the side of a woman and have her try to roll that window down so he can get that number at the light right quick. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm scrolling TikTok and I see a woman trying to expose a man for just that, saying these men out here are getting too bold. But then, you know what I'm saying, you have a whole nother set of women that jump on TikTok and be like, why aren't the men approaching us anymore? I get all dressed and nice and the men just don't approach me anymore. That's why. Because y'all get on TikTok, record these niggas and try to make them look like creeps.
So that's one of the bad things on the internet, is where you go to a gym or you're in a public place and you never run into this person. You see somebody you like and they want to sit up there and expose you and make you seem like a creep. But you know what it is? It's those young girls that are out there doing that. And when they get older, the attention, it stops coming. So what did they do? They then start to cry and, of course, belittle us men and wonder why we don't talk to women in public, in person anymore. Well, this is one of the reasons why. And, when you were younger, you shouldn't have squandered it. You should have enjoyed that attention and then encouraged us to do so, right? So you asked us, your request for us to stop. And here we are.
How often do you guys see your sugar parents?
That's a good question.
Once a month, sometimes more.
Once a week, we go out to dinners. We only meet in public, really. So, I mean, if you're doing what you gotta do, and you get a nice meal out of it, that's all that matters.
That's what life's all about.
Yes.
What about for you?
I don't see mine in person anymore because I moved here from Jersey.
Oh, wow.
So I'm seeing him like once a week, but he still sends me money whenever I want, and like a set amount every week.
Okay.
And all the others are literally just online, so I don't even see them.
Yeah, it's for me. Once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on the week.
I see mine every weekend, usually Fridays to like Sundays, like Friday nights, Saturdays all day and night, and then like Sunday a little bit.
Our relationship is very unique. He's only with me and I'm only with him because I'm not going to pay him to be with other women. That's just stupid. And it would not make me feel good. That's why I'm paying you so much.
I'm not going to knock their relationship, right? Because it's transactional. These people are providing a service and there are people out there that are paying for it. But I do have an issue with the guys that are paying for it and not, it's just strictly online. You're not seeing that person. You don't even know if they exist. With the way AI is going, that could be somebody on the other end sending you voice and even videos of something that's not even real. And you're just paying for it. And paying for it. I just can't stand by it. I can't stand by it. I can't defend it. And I most certainly don't understand it. Just like I don't understand how you made it this far and hadn't subscribed. I'll catch you on the next one.